Hi Virgo, welcome to your November Scorpio season reading. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit and I will pick the cards. We're going over themes of transformation this month. There's been tremendous change. Everything that we've asked for coming in to fruition exactly how we want it. So the question now here is what to work on, what to refine, and a continuous reevaluation of each category of our lives. All right. The Lovers coming up here at the bottom of the deck, a representation of magnetism. This is the card of Gemini, but also the illumination that is Scorpio season of the deepest parts of you. The divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together and needing to make a choice. All right, let's see. You right now this month, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what are you looking like? Okay, needing to use clear and keen judgment, a karmic retribution of some sort, having to answer for something, or someone having to answer something to you, but something to do with karma and discernment and the need to make the right choice or do the right thing. The next card is the energy that's surrounding you. What's the energy that surrounds you this month? Everyone's having to answer for themselves this month. All the darkest parts of us are coming up in order for growth, healing, rebirth. All the information that we've learned the past few months, the past 10 months, everyone's wanting to share everything. Everyone's gone through so much, and now they're in this sharing phase. They want to talk. They want to communicate. They need to process. Next card up is, okay, yes, again, the sharing of information, some sort of gossiping, or be on the lookout for any sort of, yes, gossiping, trickery, any sort of creeping, any sort of looking into information about other people, and or people looking into information about you. But Seven of Swords coming up here as a transfer of information of some sort, or again, some sort of taking of resources, information, ideas, intellectual data, intellectual currency. That energy coming up here. The next card, what's getting in your way this month? What is causing resistance for you, Virgo? Okay, so Nine of Pentacles. It seems as though, I mean, this is such a positive card. Nine of Pentacles is a representation of admiration admiring everything that you've created so far. Everything that you've, like I said earlier, planted and waited to grow is now harvesting. So it's quite interesting that we have this energy of illumination in terms of information and also karmic retribution or an answering for. So, I mean, and these two people look like the same people. So if you're feeling like this, don't feel the need to revert back to destructive tendencies or things, or don't feel the need to fall back into patterns that can distract you from this energy. Or there may be some sort of back and forth here between here and here. It's like you're here and then you're here, but I think this is a very positive energy to be in. The next card is something that you're using as a resource this month. A resource for Scorpio season, something that you're using as a lifeline. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So there's a reevaluation happening here, a refinement process. Queen of Pentacles also coming up here as Capricorn energy, but the consistent energy here of an intense focus on the way that you're seeing the world and the way that you want it to be. I mean, you're doing very, very, very well. And you know it. The next card is lingering energy, something from before. Lingering energy. Oh, okay, so 2 came up, so I'll keep them. All right, so we have a Cancerian, water-like, intuitive energy here. Pisces or Scorpio, but also being in touch with your intuition, and also a nostalgic energy, a childlike energy, something from the past coming up again, and also the need to be very, very connected to your intuition in terms of how to process it and go about it moving forward. The next card is something that's on your mind, something you're thinking about, but you haven't necessarily acted on yet. Let's see, something that's on your mind, Virgo. What's on your mind? Okay, this is quite interesting. 8 of Swords. So it's like she's surrounded by these challenges and she is bandaged, tied up, but it seems like the only thing that's keeping her here is herself. I mean, and it's just so interesting. And is there something that you are not addressing right now, or is there something that you're not communicating? 8 of Swords here is just not seeing something or not wanting to see the truth in some sort of way, but it's in your face. You're in the depths of the still water, fixed water, as mutable earth. You're wanting to breathe. You can't move. You can't move. And you're just like, sorry about that, I had to turn the music down. And you're just like, there's a lot being put in your face right now, it seems like. And you don't want to see it. And that's just very, very interesting. So The 7 to the 8 here, it's like there's some sort of communication in terms of what the universe needs you to see about certain situations or certain people, and you may not be wanting to see it right now because you're doing so well. You have all these great things going for you. You have, you know, a piece of your past coming up as an influence in terms of this situation. You just want to keep the peace. You don't want to rock the boat right now. That's what it seems like based on the cards that I've drawn so far. But this is quite interesting so far. I will continue. The next card is how to present yourself for the path to least resistance this month. How to float gracefully. Control your breathing. Learn how to control your breathing this month, Virgo. Control the breath, control the mind, control the breath, control the mind. Okay, the Sun. Present yourself like you're ready to see what needs to be seen this month. Present yourself like you're open. There's freedom in truth. There's freedom in authenticity. What you fear is also the key to your freedom. Scorpio season, like I said, will bring up all the shit. Even more shit than what you thought the shit was. No, there's more. There's more. You know, remember that OxyClean infomercial? But wait, there's more. Yes, there's more. Present yourself as though you're okay with that. And okay with being born again, being okay with knowing nothing. Know nothing this month. Know nothing. Come into every situation with the mindset of a child, not in a way that you make the same mistakes that a child would make, but with the same authenticity, the same curiosity. You can be vulnerable with yourself and honest with yourself, but also still maintain your boundaries and what you believe in. And the main point here is the Sun coming up here. Present yourself like you're ready to see it, ready for the illumination. Don't hide. Don't try to hide from anything that needs to come up for you mentally, spiritually, physically, in terms of your goals. I mean, there's been a lot of changes happening, but it's so interesting that there's still some unseen factors here. And I think you know what this is better than I do right now. The next card is hopes and fears. So something that you hope for, but also what if it actually comes up? What is it? Okay, so the Hermit coming up as you, quite literally, you are represented by the Hermit in the tarot deck, but also this card also represents seclusion, being to yourself. You're enjoying it, but I understand it's quite lonely and cold. And will I be alone for this winter? Hopes and fears, but also you know how much you'll be able to learn and grow through that time. You know the value of it, but it is so cold. And how others see you this month. And so my video cut out. But anyway, so others are seeing you like you're juggling a lot. You're dealing with a lot. Your emotions are up and down. You're dealing with a lot in terms of everything regarding your spiritual world. Learning how to maneuver this new perception and this new way of life. I mean, that's how other people are seeing you right now. I mean, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. That is what comes with all of this. But also with physical success, with financial success, with business success, that spiritual success comes with the illumination of those dark parts of you that you don't want to see. You know, we can like kiki ha ha about how everything's, you know, everything's going great and everything that you've penned down is coming to fruition, but is there anything else? Is there more that can be done? If you feel that you are not prepared in certain ways for new level ups, find that source, tap into the intensity of this season and see where growth can be made, where illumination can come. And the next card, let's drop 2 cards for the result of Scorpio season. Let's see how things will manifest into next month, into December. Let's see one more. Let's see what we got. We got 10 of Wands first, and then Page of Wands. Okay. So everything will come together. I think you'll do it. You'll just keep moving forward and you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, and I think you'll burn away all the loose ends, all the frayed edges, and have the healing space and mental capacity to start something new, a new creative endeavor, a new idea, a new spark of interest. After all of this has been, like I said, tied up in a bow and figured out and put in its proper place. But yeah, it seems like there's something really, really exciting for you on the other side of the season. And I think, I mean, it'll happen for you whether you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for you. The energy of Scorpio season will ground you down into it. All right. I know you're gonna have a great month. Don't lose that connection to your intuition throughout the ups and downs of this month. You got the gratitude game down, and you can use that as a resource this month throughout whatever bullshit or gossip or anything like that comes up. You'll have the opportunity for a new creative idea, a reason to dress up, a reason to get lit, do your makeup, buy a new outfit. And light it up. I love you.